Hi, everybody, and welcome back. This is David Robertson, once again from the Financial Center, to just kind of share a couple thoughts with you. One of the last videos we did, we talked about bucket list and what do you want to do with the rest of your lives? Well, as a result of that video and doing the client dinners, I found that an overwhelming majority of you would like to do a European river cruise. So I took that as a challenge to go out and gather some information for us from those that have gone before. I interviewed clients that have done European river cruises, as well as one of my travel agent friends. And I built together just a little bit of a to-do or don't list for those of you that are considering that European river cruise. So here's what I found. European river cruises, wonderful events, tend to be very much more calmer than the ocean cruises. Some of the things that you don't have to worry about are getting seasick. Unlike ocean cruises with big waves and swells, these are much calmer. Rivers tend to be very placid and serene. Also, instead of traveling with 3,000 other people or upwards of 3,000 on an ocean-going cruise, these tend to be very small and intimate groups, usually about 100 people, rarely more than 150. Since boats are smaller, it gives individuals the opportunity to meet and spend more time with people, much more laid back. Everyone here on one of these European river cruises has a balcony or a room with a view. Much different. Since these kind of smaller ships, they can get into smaller cities, smaller ports. Get to visit hidden gems that you wouldn't have found otherwise, unlike the bigger ships that can't get into those. So where would you start? Well, from my research, why not start at the mother of all European rivers, the Danube? Travel will see such cities as Budapest, Nuremberg, as well as, again, those tucked away little cities that don't get much publicity but are just gems, such as Passau and Regensburg. Or, heck, you could even spend 3 weeks on one of those cruises and go from Amsterdam to Budapest or back the other direction. If one of the hints or the thoughts that many of the folks said is if you're going to take one of those cruises, spend an extra day in the city that you're departing from and that you end up in. Take a guided tour, spend some time in a Budapest for another day, just to kind of enhance that whole experience. Some of the don'ts: don't travel during the summertime. Travel after Labor Day or in May. Just too hot in the summertime. Do book ahead. Many of the cruises that I found are already booked up for this year. 18 months is not too far in advance to book, but generally a year out you want to look at. Do use a travel agent as opposed to booking direct with cruise lines. Reason for that, you're going to get better value, and you're also going to get to talk to somebody who's actually been there and done that and can talk to you about the different cruises and rivers, the Rhone, the Seine, the Danube, to name a few. Some of the cruise lines, Viking being the most recognizable because they do the most advertising. But from our experience is that the Viking cruises tend to be more cookie cutter. If you're looking for something a little more customized or with a little more hands-on feel, take a look at Uniworld or Tauk. Many cruise lines out there. Vantage is another good one that folks have had experience with. So that's about all the time we have for now. If you'd like to know more information, I'm happy to share, or we can just talk about some of your experiences as well. So until next time, trying to help you to live the best lives possible. We'll see you again soon. Bye now.